Let's get this party started. Okay, so I got a few things done in the camper. Figured I'd give you guys a bit of an update. What I've been doing is framing my cabinets that are going to be going in the camper. You can see they're just 2x2 frames is all they are. I got one over here. One right there, and then I've got the one that is gonna hold my microwave, and actually that is it's a microwave convection oven, because you can see I don't have an oven there. I just got a stove top, and I also got my stainless vent fan in there. But this I had to kind of change plans here, because I wasn't expecting this to need to be as wide as it is there. It needed 3 inches behind this oven. It needs 3 inches behind it, and actually said it needs 12 inches above it. So there's not going to be anything up here. Except for I'm going to leave this open and maybe put like a screen up here to let the heat out and get sucked out of the vent fan there. And like I said, this came out a lot wider than I was expecting, so pretty much I am losing all this workspace here. This will really only be my only workspace for as far as countertop, but I don't know how much are you gonna do in a camper anyway. Not like you're gonna make a gourmet meal or whatever, so I think that'll be fine. Some of you might be thinking this is kind of a weird way to make cabinets, but this is one way I'm going to save some weight. Normally you build a cabinet and you build it out of plywood, and you build a complete box and you put a face frame on it, and that's really all you see, but there is a whole box behind it. I'm going to use the camper as the frame. The only reason I've got these up here is basically to support the weight and a place to put the face frame. So basically all these cabinets are going to be is a little bit of framing, and then a face frame is all they're going to be. They're really not cabinets. All it is going to be a hickory face frame. You can see down here I did the same thing. So really that should save me quite a bit of weight, not actually making real cabinets. They're going to look like cabinets when they're sitting there, but really I'm using the rest of the trailer as the frame. Should be fine for a camper. I don't see any problems with that. So I've got this one done, all framed out. I got this one framed out. I've got this one framed out. I've got this one, this little pantry that I'm gonna have next to the fridge framed out. And then I have this one framed out, and also this one framed out. So I've got all my cabinets that I'm gonna put in here all framed out, ready to go. That's really the reason why I couldn't really finish up the insulation or nothing behind these walls on this side and the back, because I didn't know where the cabinets exactly were going to go, and I had to actually add supports behind here wherever I ended a cabinet or wherever I needed to screw it into the wall, because this is not the layout. It's pretty close to the layout that was in the camper, but it's actually changed. They didn't have a convection oven in here. They just had a little microwave. And actually I ordered that. That's a 1.5 cubic foot microwave convection oven. It's actually damaged on one side. On the other side, so I got it for a deal, but it'll work fine. A pizza fits in there, which is really what I was wanting an oven for, with a pizza. You can get a pizza oven, but I didn't want it. Pretty much it would take all the space up, and really I need this space for like maybe like a toaster and you know, other things. Other things need to take up that space. You're really limited in a camper. I mean, this is a 33 footer, but it is still not a huge camper. Like I said, I got my stainless, this has got a light on it and a vent. Suck out all the moisture when you're working. It might be a little tight. I don't know if you can pick this up on the camera, but it might be a little tight in there. Getting in there and stirring something or working with something. But I don't think it's going to be too bad. I probably should have brought this out to the edge. But, you know, I got live and learn, I guess. It'll work alright. If it really, really gives me trouble, I can change it. But I'm going to go with what I got. And, believe that's all my update. So basically everything's framed out now. Oh, I gotta put a piece under here, and then I gotta put a piece under there, but I ain't got nothing right now. So under here, because this is kind of a cramped deal, I'm gonna put some lights under these cabinets here. I'm gonna connect it to this one here, and I change this one out to LED. And when I turn this on, it's going to turn all the under light cabinets. I'm actually going to put one under this thing too, under this cabinet. So I'll probably put 1, 2, 3, and then I'll convert this one to an LED. And it should really, when you turn the light on, it should really make this feel a little more open than it is. But these are going to be, you know, some big cabinets. So I should be able to store plenty of stuff in here. Another thing I did is I did upgrade these middle lights to LED. Just got some cheap LED lights on eBay there. Just, you know, I just got some cheap ones. My camera isn't focusing. These bulbs were getting fairly hot. They are, I don't know what they are, 31 or 194 or something like that, or 164, something like that. 194, they all got the same base, but here's one of them that'll focus. You see how it's like black, and I didn't really like the looks of that. So what I did is I went with the, you can see this one here is melted all the way through. I went with some LED to hopefully stop the heat like that, because I really don't like having that kind of heat. But they're super bright, really a lot of light coming out of them now. And actually they do have some heat. Surprise, but they do have some heat coming off them LED lights. I know some people said, why not convert these to LED? And the reason I don't want to convert them to LEDs because these are actually on a dimmer. And I don't really want to lose my dimmer capabilities of them lights. So that's why I want to keep them. I think I've already spent a good amount of money on all them. I don't remember what I spent, but I think I'm just going to keep them. Should be fine. I got the installation off them now, and it should work out good. And then I can always use these most of the time, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing now that I got LED bulbs in them. Is I'm probably just going to use these ones most of the time, and then just when I want the other ones, I'll turn them off. And if I need some mood lighting, I'll use them ones. So anyway, that's the update. I've already babbled for, I think that says 10 minutes. I can't believe that, but there it is. Another thing completed on the camper, ready to go. So, and for those of you that haven't seen the one video where I show the plans, this was actually what I drew up and what I had planned in the beginning for the camper. I'm pretty darn close, except for this here. I had to modify that, but it'll work out. I'll get. So it's ended up pretty darn close to my plan, what I had for it. So I've actually got the slide out to work on now, and you can see this thing right here. This thing here is the actual lock that it locks the slide out into the camper so it can't slide out. So this here hits the wall and the slide out cannot come out. I got to modify this a little bit, and you can see there's also a little bit of rot. This is where all the water was coming in, I think. It was on the slide room. And I actually got to modify that to miss this cabinets right here, this countertop and the cabinets here, because I wanted a big sink in here. I didn't want a little tiny baby sink in here, so I chose to put the big sink in and modify this, the lock. We'll see if that was the wrong decision or not, but anyway, it's got to be done. And I've got the little walls here, the little wall that goes here and a little wall that goes there. I got them done. I got the back wall done. Once I get my lock modified, once I get this modified and able to bring it inside the camper, because I don't want to put all my walls on and then not be able to get that inside, because this has to come in right here. I don't see how else that would fit in here. So that is next, to get the slide room hopefully mostly completed. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next one, next update.